It is a truly astonishing fact that on a single island, adrift in the Indian Ocean, nearly all the wildlife you encounter can be found nowhere else on the entire planet. This is Madagascar, a land that broke away from the supercontinents of Gondwana and then India more than 80 million years ago. It has floated in splendid isolation ever since, a sort of giant, living laboratory for evolution. Here, life has followed its own extraordinary and often bizarre path, resulting in a menagerie of creatures so unique, so wonderfully strange, that they seem to have sprung from a different world entirely. This isolation has made it a sanctuary for the weird and the wonderful, a biological treasure chest unlike any other. The sheer scale of this uniqueness is difficult to comprehend. Welcome back to GeoVenture. If you're enjoying this journey, please like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell for more wild adventures. Imagine an entire cast of characters in the grand drama of life that have never performed on any other stage. Primates that leap through its canopies, reptiles that blend into its foliage, an estimated 90% of its species are endemic. They are utterly, quintessentially Malagasy. This journey is an introduction to just a handful of these remarkable island inhabitants. They are not merely animals. They are living monuments to millions of years of solitude, testaments to the incredible power of evolution to fill every available niche with creativity and flair. To explore Madagascar is to step back in time, to witness evolutionary experiments that have played out undisturbed for eons. The absence of the great predators and competitors found on the African mainland allowed ancient lineages to survive and diversify in ways that seem almost fantastical to us now. It is a world where lemurs, not monkeys, rule the treetops and where chameleons have become masters of disguise in a dazzling array of forms. Lush eastern rainforests, the spiny deserts of the west. Of all the apparitions one might encounter in Madagascar, the ring-tailed lemur is surely the most iconic and instantly recognizable. They are wonderfully charismatic primates, known to all by their striking tail, a long, luxuriant banner adorned with some 13 or 14 black rings, white rings. This tail is not prehensile, meaning it cannot be used to grip branches like a monkey's. Instead, it is held aloft like a question mark as the troop moves through the grasslands, a visual signal that helps keep the group together. It is a flag of identity, waved with purpose and grace in the sun-drenched forests they inhabit. These lemurs are uniquely social and spend a great deal of their time on the ground, a trait quite unusual among their lemur relatives. You will find them in the dry forests, spiny thickets of southern Madagascar, moving with a confident, almost cat-like grace. One of their most endearing behaviors is their habit of sunbathing, facing the sun with their arms outstretched. Communication within a ring-tailed lemur troop is a complex affair, involving a rich vocabulary of sounds, postures, and most intriguingly, smells. Males engage in a peculiar ritual known as a stink fight. They will anoint their magnificent tails with a pungent scent secreted from glands on their wrists and chests. Then, they wave these perfumed tails towards a rival male. It is a battle of olfactory bravado, establishing dominance without resorting to physical violence. It is a sophisticated, if rather odorous form of social negotiation. These captivating animals are primarily fruit eaters, leaf eaters, playing a vital role in their ecosystem as seed dispersers. As they travel through their territory, they help to regenerate the very forests they depend upon for survival. Sadly, this dependence is also their greatest vulnerability. The forests of southern Madagascar are shrinking at an alarming rate due to slash-and-burn agriculture and charcoal production. The sun worshippers are losing their temples. Their ringed tails against the morning sun could become a memory. Deep within the forests of Madagascar, a creature of the night emerges, so strange in its appearance and habits that it was once thought to be a monstrous rodent. This is the ai, a lemur so peculiar it has been placed in a taxonomic family all by itself. With its shaggy black coat, enormous ears that can swivel independently, large luminous eyes, it has an almost goblin-like appearance. But its most remarkable feature is its hands, particularly the third finger on each, which is incredibly long, slender, and flexible. This bizarre finger is not a deformity. It is a highly specialized and sophisticated tool. The eye is a percussive forager, tapping the wood up to 8 times per second. With its huge, sensitive ears, it is using a form of echolocation, creating its own acoustic map. Once a grub is located, the eye's work has only just begun. Using its powerful, rodent-like incisors, it gnaws a small hole into the wood. Then, that extraordinary finger probes deep, and with a deft flick, draws out a juicy grub for a meal. Filling the niche of woodpeckers elsewhere, it is evolutionary ingenuity made flesh. Section 4. The island's apex predator, the fossa. Every ecosystem needs its top predator, the keystone that helps maintain balance. In Madagascar, that role is filled by a sleek, powerful, elusive hunter, the fossa. At first glance, it is confusing to categorize. Muscular grace, a long cat-like tail, a low-slung body, a flattened snout, reminiscent of a mongoose or a small dog. In truth, it is neither. It is the largest member of the Malagasy carnivores, the Eupleridae, a formidable hunter, perfectly adapted to the forest. It is an exceptional climber. Its flexible ankles allow head-first descents. This agility makes it the primary predator of lemurs. It can pursue nimble primates through the high canopy with breathtaking precision. Claws grip bark. The long tail counterbalances daring leaps. A ghost, revealed by tracks and the remains of a meal. Yet like so many here, it is in peril. Section 5. The living jewels. Panther chameleons and tomato frogs. Madagascar's forests are a treasure trove of vibrant, colorful reptiles and amphibians. Among the most spectacular is the panther chameleon, a true living jewel. The males are masters of color, reds, greens, blues, oranges, arranged in stunning patterns, a dynamic language for rivals and mates. A calm male may be tranquil green. Faced with a challenger, he erupts into fiery red. Their eyes move independently, granting a 360-degree view without turning the head. When prey is spotted, both eyes lock, and the tongue strikes with precision. Feet act like tongs. A prehensile tail serves as a fifth limb. In coastal lowlands and forests, they are evolutionary artistry. On the forest floor and near marshy ponds lives another splash of color, the tomato frog. Bright red or orange red, a bold warning, classic aposematism. If ignored, its skin exudes a thick, sticky goo that irritates mouth and eyes, even gluing a beak shut. A chance to escape, if wetlands endure. Section 6. The unseen architects, hissing cockroaches and giant jumping rats. Not all are flamboyant like chameleons or as charismatic as lemurs. Consider the Madagascar hissing cockroach, a large, wingless recycler. Feeding on fallen fruit and plant matter, it returns nutrients to the soil. Unlike stridulating insects, it hisses by expelling air through spiracles. Loud to deter predators, aggressive in combat, softer in courtship. Integral members of the cleanup crew. In the dry, sandy coastal forests lives a secretive creature, the Malagasy giant jumping rat. About the size of a rabbit with oversized hind feet for impressive bounds. Strictly nocturnal, it forages after dark for fallen fruits, seeds, and tubers. Remarkably social, living in monogamous pairs within multi-chambered burrows. But with habitat restricted and pressures from agriculture and introduced species, its fate hangs by a thread. Section 7. The fragile wonder of a world apart. The animals of Madagascar are more than biological oddities. They are a living library, 80 million years in the making. From sun-worshipping lemurs to the hissing cockroach, each is a chapter in isolation and evolution. The fossa shapes lemur behavior. Lemurs garden the forest. Frogs and chameleons reflect the health of water and air. Insects and rats engineer the soil. But this intricate web is fragile. Forests are cleared for farmland and charcoal. Invasive species and human needs press hard. For specialists on a single island, there is often nowhere else to go. Protecting them means backing local communities, conserving habitats, and reforesting what was lost.